struggling with prop firms? Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over the break and retest strategy and what the 1% of traders do. Now obviously I'm going to be breaking down this as well, simplifying this, the break and retest strategy using Euro USD guys, 1 pip spread, low spreads. I mean, when you're using the break and retest with high risk to reward like 1 to 5, like even 1 to 6, this is 1 to 8. I mean, super easy, simple strategy, guys. Now, how many of you guys would want to apply this strategy? Easy, simple rule-based strategy, which will then able to, where you can leave your 9 to 5. Who would have won that, right? I've already marked some of the losses, 2 losses, but we'll be going into it. I've marked my, zones here already. Now, I want to be obviously going into basically the rules as well, what it takes to be a successful trader, right? So I mean, I've read, I'm currently reading Market Wizards, fantastic book, and here is the offer as well. This is Jack Schwager, I believe that's how you pronounce the name. But yeah, fantastic read, highly recommended. Now the best way I can say, guys, is you have to just approach, I mean, look at these rules here. I personally approach trading now like a business, and I mean, let's go through rule number 1. Always use a trading plan, right? Always have a plan, especially for prop firms. Do not just approach prop firms, oh yeah, I think I'm profitable, it's 10% drawdown. I'm not going to hit 10% drawdown. I'm just going to go and take the strategy, take the trading, apply my strategy, and we'll take it from there. What ends up happening is there are some people, I mean, that I think some prop firm statistics have been announced that some people are like 50,000, 40,000 in debt, like in the downhole, and they still not being able to even get a single withdrawal. Now, like here, obviously treat it like a business. Use technology to your advantage, protect your trading capital, become a student of the markets, always learn. I'm always learning. I'm 600k funded, but I'm still a student of the game. I'm always reading continuous books. I think I've read up to about maybe 12, 13 trading books. I read a lot of books about self-development as well. I'm a strong believer in growing every day, percent by percent. Now, I mean, another thing is about trading, guys, I want to go into the game of probabilities as well, right? And I've brought up this just to show that, let's just say we take 10 trades, right? Because like what I've just shown you there is, okay, we can approach trading with rules, right? I understand that. But at the same time, we have to understand is trading itself, we have to apply as a game of probabilities as well. We have a plan to approach it with our strategy, but then at the end of the day, we gotta let the market do its thing. So I just want to quickly show this, right? Imagine we're about to take 10 trades. 10 trades, my risk to reward is a 1 to 4 with GJ. It's around 70% win rate, so around 68-72% win rate. Now if I flip this coin, right, let's just say heads is, and this is why I tell my students as well in my mentorship program, focus on the next few trades, not in the one that you're currently in. So let's just say heads is a winner. Every time we get heads, it's a 1 to 4 winner, and a loss tails is -1%. Let's flip the coin. Heads is a winner, right? So okay, right, that's a mistake on my side. Let's quickly put it on 10, put it back. Heads, let's see what happens. Heads, okay, we get 3 heads, so 4, 8, 12. Take away the 7 losses, I still walk away with 5% profit on a 100k account, guys. That's $5,000. So even though I only got 3, like, so my win percent was only 30%, and still, see, this is a plan. This is a plan. This should give you confidence, right? Now coming back to how to approach what the 1% are doing and how to approach it with yourself. Are you actually doing these things, right? I mean, I'm always journaling, right? Now if I show you an example, guys, obviously this is like, I use TradeZeller as my journal platform, but I gather this data and I always put it down here. What are the pro traders doing? Habits of pro traders. What are the habits of losing traders? I don't want to be part of that, right? Look at this: poor risk management, no discipline, no structure. So these are the things I want to have. If they have no structure, then I want structure. If they have, if they're strategy hopping, I don't want to do that. I'm only using the break and retest. Now if I go back, let's go back. Actually, what we'll do is, let me just go, this is a small 10k account. that I was applying my strategy on, just to tweak my strategy. This is a 10k with the Alpha Capital Group, small 10k account, and I'm already up 7% profit. Now if you look at this, my smallest loss was 0.5% pretty much. My biggest win, well, it's not, on average I'm getting 400 a winner, and on average I'm losing $66. Now I've shown this in my previous video, but if you look at this, my biggest, well, look at my losses, $30, $50. I remember I'm tweaking my strategy, right? I'm always looking for the way to improve it. I want my emotions to be involved, so I'm just looking how can I improve it even more. On this day I took 7 trades, still minus 29. On the one trade, 11, because Alpha Capital Group, they got free minimum trading days. On this day, 3 trades, and I caught a 1 to 10% trade, guys, in one trade. And if you want to look at that in more detail, if I show you, let's go into this. And even if you look at this, guys, I don't know why I just, okay, look at this. I put a risk of 100, right? I put a risk of 100, and which is 1% of the account, and I was looking for 15%. I was looking for 15%. So I mean, even if you, let's go on the 1 minute, and I saw a certain opportunity. I spoke about this, and what it was, I caught this move here, from here to here. Now if you remember, guys, this was CPI news. Now normally I emphasize on not trading the news, but I saw something, you know, this on the 1 minute time frame. Obviously I trade the bigger time frames, you know, with my strategy, the break and retest, and which I also show to my students. Now, by the way, guys, okay, there's a lot of confusion going on. Don't know why this is here. Let me delete this. What I'm gonna do is, so I just keep it, so it doesn't keep sending me in the past. What I'll do, I'll just sending me in the past, sorry, sending me to the present moment. By the way, guys, if you are looking for one-to-one mentorship, if you want to join the, you know, if you want to, this is the mentorship side, and this the top, well, if I zoom down, this is the mentorship side, and this is where we just basically I show obviously chart breakdowns. We do live one-to-one mentorship, limited space. You know, it's one-to-one calls with myself. We do I do live calls. I do, you know, the group sessions, live chart breakdowns, live trading sessions together, unlimited one-to-one sessions, and my full strategy breakdown, lifetime access, and simplify your trading. Now guys, I'm not a salesperson, right? Now the reason I've had someone create this one for me is because there was a lot of misunderstanding. I was getting tons and tons of messages every single day in the Discord community, you know, everyone messaging me saying, oh, what does it involve, what is just basically the one-to-one mentorship involve, you know. And I understand that there's a lot of people out there, a lot of, you know, people offering services, and they don't even stay true to their what, you know, their word, and they start offering crazy amounts of different things, and they just make you pay for something once, but this is what you see is what you get, what you're seeing here right now, you know, lifetime access. Rather than me just answering everyone's questions, getting the messages from the Discord, save this, read this, and this is what you get, guys. It's affordable for everyone, super simple, limited access, limited space. There's a vetting process. I do not take everyone on, guys. So yeah, read through this, pause this video, and yeah, you know, it's just basically simplifying your trading forever. It's a simple strategy. What you're seeing here right now, this is the break and retest strategy. I'm going to be going into this now without wasting any time. I've already wasted a bit of time, but I just want to go over, you know, basically what it takes to be a profitable trader, and the mistakes that unprofitable traders are doing, and how you can avoid that, right? And why you should avoid that. And if you avoid that, then you come into the profitable side. But then again, having an edge is obviously the most important part. And how do you have an edge? You got to have a good, strong strategy. And the edge that I provide is super simple. I mean, it's a 3-step process, guys. It's a 3-step process. You identify the strongest, most valid key levels, zones, if you want to call them, supply and demand, support and resistance levels. From there, then I look for the breakouts, if you want to call it, the breaking points of the zones. And then I look for, you know, you can call it rejections, or if you want to call it, you know, price coming back into that certain key area, and just looking what happens from there, and then you just take your trade from there. Super simple. Now without wasting any time, I've already marked out my rejections on the bigger time frame. This is not the exact same break and retest I use, and I've had even some people say to me, you know, we can tell you're holding back. and you'll only show some things only exclusive to your students, that is 100% true, right? I am holding back, and that's because obviously what you see, I don't offer any courses, I don't offer any signals, but what I am looking for is building a strong community, a strong, we're up to about 415 members, I believe, something like that, 415 or 420. And this is the mentorship side here. Obviously we go through our live trades, winning trades, obviously losing trades. I've never said I've got a 100% win rate strategy. I forward test, back test, risk management strategies. Risk management is king, guys. That's why I've put a crown next to it. It's super important. I show ways of how to apply, make your losses super small. Like even if I show you here, guys, if I go back to the dashboard quickly, if I show you something, look at this. My losses are tiny, right? 59. These are 0.5%. Now I'm 600k funded. So this I'm just showing you to one of the smallest accounts. Now here, this one here, 192% loss. This is because I was testing something with slippage, right? I was testing something with limit orders, but at the same time, the news did hit me, but I was expecting it to as well, and I wanted it to as well, just to see what I would experience. Now here is a fair 1% loss. This is a loss that actually, took place. This was a 1 to 10. So it's how you manage risk as well, so that's what I teach as well. Now, without wasting any time, guys, spoken about how to become the 1% and how to avoid the unprofitable traders and etc. Without wasting time, let's get into it now. So I marked out my market levels of rejections. Now once, look at this, we drop down to a smaller time frame, price breaks through, right? We got the breakout. Now price is coming back down, price comes back down. So what we'll do is I'm going to go where I normally do. I'm going to go to even a smaller time frame, because the market leaves clues. Let's pop down to the smallest time frame. 1 minute. Now what clue straight away off the bat? I can see something straight away. Entry would be better here. This is a bearish candle, a bullish candle here, right? The first candle is bullish. Now waiting for the second candle. Now this is a rejection wick here. So if I even grab this, and this is the clue, right? This is the first time a bullish candle appears. First time a bullish candle appears. Now we've got a morning star formed here. So we've got a pattern within a pattern. That makes sense, right? And now if I'll just color this, we'll color this white. Equal low as well. That's like a support level formed. You can take a buy from here, wait for price, come a little bit closer to the zone or the key level if you want to call it. I have a way of identifying these key levels as well. This, more stronger levels. Now, and price just heads towards a 1 to 6. Beautifully done. Now I zoom back out. Now look at this, guys. Price for the 30-minute time frame. Let's see, 30-minute. I mean, we get a breakout even on the 1 hour time frame. We get the breakout, price comes back up, we go to the smaller time frame. What we're looking for basically here, look at this, this would be the better entry. Why? Actually, I can see something here. We're getting a breakout here, huge long wick rejection. And if you notice something, guys, none of the candles ever close below the key level, right? Look at this, none of the candles. This is how clean I've drawn the key level, how perfectly I've drawn it. Look, none of the candles close above the key level. The wicks do, but that's okay. These are just rejections anyway. So after this rejection, I could have entered from here, this candle, or even this bullish candle, right? As soon as this bullish candle failed to close above, I can take an entry. And what happens if I go back to the bigger time frame? The market just tanks, and if I press play, it just flies down. Now this is super simple, guys. None of that SMC stuff, none of that rocket science building stuff, none of trend lines, hedging, martingale strategy. I show, and this is exactly what I show, guys. I show the market even to the students. I show in the most simple way. This isn't my way of trying to sell you this mentorship. You don't have to join. I'm saying it myself. You don't have to join. But if you want to make trading simple for yourself, stop taking trading signals. Stop taking buying forex robots. Keep buying these crazy courses, expensive ones. I've been there, I've done it. This is a method that will open your eyes to a whole new market. It will simplify it like never before. Okay, now where do we enter from here, guys? Now you're probably thinking, well, why am I not entering from here? Well, in my eyes, this is consolidation. I also show how to identify, this is only exclusive to my students, when a consolidation ends pretty much, and when pretty much a consolidation starts. I'm getting a breakout here, price comes back up. If I just zoom in more for you guys to see, let's make this cleaner for you. And what will look at this breakout again. Look at this, guys. None of the candles are closing above the key level. You see this? They're all rejections. If I go to a smaller time frame, this one does, but on the bigger time frame, even look at the bigger one, none of them do. So the bigger time frame holds more value. You take your entry, right? Breakout, lots of rejections, market just tanks. Look at that beautiful nosedive. Zoom back out. Now obviously there are losses as well. It's part of the game. Losing is part of the game as well, but you got to look at it like this. If you open a restaurant, right, and you buy stock, you're not going to be profitable maybe within the first week or maybe within the first few months. But when you have patience, eventually you will see returns as your brand awareness grows, as your rest, like people start the word of mouth, like people start tasting the food and this, you know, hopefully it's good, and everyone starts spreading the word. Just like that, patience. You know, you lose one trade, it's okay. You participate. You only care about trading or the trade execution. That's what the 1% traders do as well. They don't care about outcome. Look at this, beautiful. This is a 126. This is a 128. If I zoom in now, let's see how this one goes. Smaller time frame. Let's see. Okay, look at this now. I get the breakout here. Now, what is the difference, guys, between this breakout and this? None of the candles close below the key level. This is the first time a candle closes below the key level. When this happens, now I know market has created its intent. It's showing, you know, its intentions, where it wants to head, most likely. Not 100%, most likely. And that's exactly what it does, you know. Higher probability trade, it just tanks down, you know, happy days. Now this is a 128, super simple. We get a loss as well. But you know what I'm going to do, guys? What we'll do is, what I normally do in my previous videos, which I forgot to do here, I'm going to give the market the benefit of the doubt, and it can take 10 losses. So we're on 12 losses, guys, right? We're on 12 losses. Let's move at a much faster pace. Go much faster pace. If I just press play there. Okay, now hopefully that's just cleared things up. Right, perfect. Okay, I'm already 12% down. This 6%, 11%, 5 plus the 5, another, that's 16%. Minus the 12, I'm up now in free trades, guys. I'm up 4%, right? Let me just work that out one more time. I don't want to be, you know, 6, 11, and then this 16. I'm up 4%. Okay, I'm up 4%. So another 6%, I'm up 10%, 18%, 3%, almost for 1 to 4, and then almost 1 to 5. So I mean, if you do the maths, guys, super simple strategy, and this is exactly what I teach in my 1-to-1 mentorship. The idea, guys, I mean, even if I do this again, right, let's flip the coin again. So let's just say this time tails is a 1 to 4 risk to reward strategy, right? I mean, I've even put my, you know, this is from my back testing. I've back tested more than 500 trades. I've put some of the data down here, and if you look, my 1 to 4s, I like to see visually. These are some of my trading heroes. That's what I've got on here. Okay, so 1 to 4 are in blue, 1 to 3 are in green, and our losses are in orange. I don't like to use the color red, too much of a strong color. But if you look here, guys, I can see how many wins on average. Now, will my live trading record look exactly like this? Most likely not. But even if I catch some of these, I still will be ahead in the game, right? And that's where I get my confidence from. Now, okay, so coming back to here, let's say 10 trades, right? 10 trades, 1 to 4 is to reward. Tails is the winner now. So tails will be the wins, 1 to 4, right? Let's flip the coin. Tails, I get 6 winners, 1 to 4, 6, 12, 24. 24% minus the 4 losses, right? That's 20% winner, 20% of gain, guys. That's 20,000 on a 100k account. Super simple, nothing, you know, too much complicated, guys. Once again, if you the link is in the video description if you want to join the mentorship. So yeah, come speak to me 1-to-1. Just come and even say hi. Come in the, you know, if you just want to join. We have to, like, the growth of the channel has been absolutely insane. If you want to come down, I mean, actually, this idea of this is just to show everyone rather than just messaging me all the time. This is what the 1-to-1 mentorship involves. You know, I'm just building a community, strong community, and trading can be a lonely space, guys. That was the real intention why I created it, obviously, in the beginning. And yeah, just make it fun. So yeah, if you want to join, guys, come and say hi. Come and, you know, ask me 1-to-1. Super affordable for almost everyone. And depends on obviously which part of the country of the world that you're in. But I try to make it affordable for everyone. Nothing insane like these crazy prices that people are offering for courses. You know, it's all about giving back. So yeah, come and say hi. Join if you want. Hope that video is helpful. Take care, and I'm out.